It's how you earn respect in Skellige, girl. That's exactly how.
Whoa, what a sword! Uncle said folk on the continent got heads like cats, but you only got cat's eyes.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Got a betrothed.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh? Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. The favour Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price. Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. The favour Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price. Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Got me eye on you. He drank 3 pots of Heartstopper, a bottle of rum, and washed it all down with wine. Rose next
The favour Lady
without
Brown
a
did for
murmur
her son
and
sure
went
did
hunting.
bear a high
That
price.
cheap shit's an affront to my wit.
blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
चलो अभी हम आ गए हैं विचर्सी के साथ चलो मिशन बढ़ाते हैं
I never doubted you would. But why
Where
did
is
you?
Avila?
You might have just asked.
To hear you reveal.
Yes, Carol?
चलो
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
okay ran into someone at your lab.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all.
What?
You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Nope.
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
You
Hey,
imprisoned
hello,
Ciri the
engineer.
first time
Hello,
you met her.
hello.
Now you protect her
Sweet.
while fighting against
Yes,
your own
hope.
kind. Quite an about face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born.
What?
For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Okay.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eridan waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
Okay. Let's go. I am ready.
High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
Yes, let us go. इधर हम निकल चुके हैं हमारी क्या बोलते हैं एक राइड में दरिए की समुद्र के पार उस पार.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, and
thank you.
I believe we know how to form a circle.
इधर हमें देखना है क्या है.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
That's nice of you. You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple. Which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it, with your help, naturally.
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
चल.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nagel Fair.
Okay. इसको वेट करना है अभी. अच्छा. Guess this wasn't Ciri's idea.
Wild guess. Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
That is a great risk.
Well, can't say you're wrong there.
I thought I could at least count on you to treat me seriously.
Never treat you any other way. You know that. You can't defeat Eridan. Don't stand a chance. Damn it, I don't know if I can. So stay away from him. Far away.
Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
चल. ये हम.
Oh yes.
इधर तो निकल गए.
The elder blood can be fiery.
Didn't sound convinced.
No. But I can't very well tie her up and teleport her away, can I?
Definitely advise against trying that.
Time is short.
That is the thing.
If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Okay. चलो. इधर क्या हमें ग्राइंड करने का मौका मिलेगा या फिर डायरेक्ट हमें जाना है? Yen is here.
Yen, why are you here?
To see you.
Something happened?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
Well, we are here to battle Eridan and the Wild Hunt at full strength. Could be like Sodden. Could be worse.
Nothing could be worse than Sodden was. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zeracania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avalok awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
No, I won't. And Witcher, Geralt of Rivia. जो हमारा नाम है, ओके इधर हमें टाइम तो मिलेगा ग्राइंडिंग वगैरह का, तो उधर है उसका राज्य महल। मैप कैसा है, इसको मैप देखे तो सही है। उधर से बस इधर आए हैं। अच्छा चलो कोई बात नहीं। ये तो नहीं कुछ करो। ये रहा।
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Let's switch
Show
jobs.
me where you're peddling.
Oh, ये रहा 1070 का है, लेना पड़ेगा। कोई क्या बोलते चारा नहीं है। रिपेयरिंग नीड है इसकी। सब रिपेयर करवा लेते हैं, फिर इसको ही चिपका देंगे। हाँ तो ये हो गया। गांड मर गई हमारी। इसको ले ले। इसको ये ले ले, ये ले ले, ये भी ले ले। फिर ये ले ले, ये भी ले ले। अच्छा खासा माल मिला। सिल्वर शॉर्ट 225, 276 ये देखिए। सिल्वर शॉर्ट 294, इसका भी तो काम है डिजाइनर। स्टील शॉर्ट 289, स्टील शॉर्ट इसका भी तो काम है। इसके पास पैसे ही खत्म।
So long.
हमारे पास ये एक फ्रीज का स्टेगर क्या करेगा ये? पॉइजन वाला एक था ना हमारे पास, ये होगा पॉइजन। हाँ ये हुई ना बात। So now we are ready to go. लूट भी तो रख नहीं सकते हम। एक मशीन हो ना क्या बोलते खींचने वाला, क्या बोलते खींच के थोड़ा ये उधर तो उधर नहीं है ऐसा। भाई can't fast travel. इधर इधर देखेंगे, शायद तलवार का ही दिख रहा है इधर। हाँ, तलवार का ही है। चलो कोई बात नहीं, पिस्तौल है तो तलवार दोनों का ये रहा टेबल लगा। क्या करता है आरव भाई? बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपकी इस अच्छे विचार के साथ आरव भाई, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। I am going to be consistent with this process. डेली हम स्ट्रीम करते रहेंगे, दो तीन करते रहेंगे वैसे। I will remember आरव कश्यप। Thank you for your nice words.
At times one will take the other and give him a good slapping,
आपका स्वागत है हमारी आज की स्ट्रीम पे। कैसे हो आ रहा होगा कि आप देख रहे हो तो? How are you?
Maybe listen to a skull.
ये सब छोड़ो ना, तू मुझे खाना दे, खाना लेने की। हाँ खाना तेरे पास कितना पड़ा है वो बता तू। ओके अच्छा चलो, हाँ कितना है हमारे पास? We do have a stock, but हमें लेना तो चाहिए अच्छा खाना। इसे उठाते हुए हम अब हुआ ना, चलो खास।
Farewell.
ये हो गया हमारा, ये रहा फास्ट आ गए वो। चल चल चल। इधर हमें ये इधर हम पहुंच गए हमारा, वी आर रेडी। खाना पानी हो गया, सूट और तलवार को भी हमने चमका दिया है। अभी अच्छा खासा लूट है, तलवार बोथ आर अपग्रेडेड, रेडी टू गो। और क्या कर सकते? इन्वेंटरी क्राफ्टिंग में देखते एक बार। क्राफ्टिंग में हम क्या बोलते, चेस्ट आर्मर। यस चेस्ट आर्मर अच्छा खासा, ये 30 है। ठीक है, 4 वैसी प्लेट्स चाहिए हमें। ये हम 205, ये 117। ये क्या है? इसमें भी प्लेट चाहिए, वो चाहिए। तीन चीजें ना, 3 चीजें तो देखते अगर इसके पास हो तो फिर हम। अरे नहीं, स्पाई नहीं करना भाई। एक ही बार रिपीट किया करते हो। तलवार ही है इसके पास, ये फिर से आ गया इसके पास। वाह, ये हम भी ले लेते। ठीक है, ये हमें चाहिए। और क्या था? हाँ ये चाहिए। और कुछ ये था शायद, ये भी ले लेते, सस्ता ही है।
So long.
चल खोल। हाँ एकदम। चौतीस 34। ओके, एक सूट चाहिए उसके लिए। 30 वाले में वैसा मेटल ना, वैसा मेटल इसको पूछते हैं। नो नॉट स्पाइंग या कम।
Show me what you're peddling.
Do you have that? ये तो नहीं लग रहा मुझे। ऐसा ही है बट थोड़ा कलर उसका अलग है। कलर थोड़ा उसका अलग है। ये नहीं, डार्क आयरन प्लेट्स तो नहीं वो। क्राफ्टिंग सिल्वर स्वॉर्ड 37 की है, इसमें कुछ नहीं है, उसका कुछ धड़ा नहीं है इसमें, इतना वो बकवास है। चलो छोड़ो इसको जाने दो। We are ready to, we don't have to. So, yes, ready? Yes, we can start.
Let's get these bastards.
We are stacked up fully.
With pleasure.
कवच का कुछ मैं देख रहा था, बट कवच कुछ मेड नहीं होगा। रीजन टू स्टेट। ओके चलो, हमें वो करना, फेल्ड नहीं करना था। वेट
The king of the wild hunt sailed aboard the Nagel Fair, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised.
इधर आ गए ना, ठीक है, वहाँ से इधर से हम
Are you here to
show me?
इसके पास से हमें ये एक स्टोन ले ही लेते। नहीं छोड़ो नहीं लेना है स्टोन वगैरह। तो क्या था इसके पास जो हमें, हाँ ये आइटम होना चाहिए। स्टील स्वॉर्ड ये है। और क्या था अभी, एक और चीज थी, एक ले लेते और ये ले लेते। ऐसा ही था, बट उसका कलर थोड़ा चेंज था। ओ भाई 1.7 चल हट भाई। चलो इसको छोड़ कर ये मिशन देखते, कौन सा मिशन की ये बात कर रहा है इधर। ओके इधर क्यों नहीं है स्टाफ वाला मिशन।
The king of the wild hunt sailed aboard the Nagel Fair, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone.
Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
अभी चलो ये हम नजदीक पहुंच गए। ये रहा बंदा और ये बंदा।
Such good fortune you found us.
इसके साथ नहीं करना था क्या हमें?
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints, ducal guard clearly. Let's see where they went.
Trigger हुआ ये।
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes. This is fierce.
Got guests. Careful.
How you like that silver?
वो दौड़ भाग रहे हैं। हाँ फटेगा दूर भाग उससे। ओके
stench. Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
ये सब इसमें पड़ा है तो चलो छोड़ो जाने दो जो भी हो
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Nets were attached here.
ये रहा बक्सा ये रहा वुडन स्पून का क्या करूंगा मैं अरे किधर किधर है भाई
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
चढ़ जाना ऊपर हाँ चलो होगा
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
What? Someone's...
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
हाँ भाई चिल रहा हूँ आजकल हम पे इसको मिल्टन ग्रीन टी उतार जा चलो आ गए इधर जब
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
pâté
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrak Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
इंट्रोडक्शन खुद देंगे. I am.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrak Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. No idea who took it.
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Roselle's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Roselle now bunks with his brother in Vicar Farm.
I told Roselle he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore. It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
So what do people say about the beast? ये बताओ पहले.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Okay, चल भाई examine
Thanks
अब
for the
हम करने
hospitality.
जाएंगे body.
Time I examined the corpse.
Covo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving
See you
lengthy...
later, Milton. Green tea. But वो हमारा एक level हुआ था ना. चलो अभी इसको करते हैं.
Bathe, ladies, bathe, for you know neither the day.
बेही गई बिल्ली. गनमैन. ओ भाई. ओके गार्ड में. मुझे लगा गनमैन. इसमें गन. आजा घोड़े. इधर से तू निकलेगा मुझे पता है. इधर जंप कर दे. ये हमें मिशन पहले कंप्लीट करते हैं.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
उतर जा उतर जा. घोड़े तेरी तो.
Damn it. Killer must still be here. In the cellar. Gotta be. River muck. Carried the body in this cart.
The cart is a...
Woman from the inn was wearing this coat. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs. Busted ribs. Blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred. By a vampire. Not Nicky Moore, though. Or Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
I saw. मुझे हटा. Oh. भाई अरे भाई साहब तेरी मार उसको हमारे पास वो सीरम है ना हाँ ये रहा यही तो चाहिए रे हाँ इसमें मोरे उसको पीछे ही है बड़े इधर मार वहाँ चराई
Blood.
Yes, originally.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
वाह भाई वाह पाँच करता है ना ये 5 करता है जब ग्रीन वाला हमने जो रखा है 50 ये 50 भाई इसकी बॉडी तो इसने टुकड़े कर दिया
Waterlogged, both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
बांध लिया काट दिया क्या ही कर दिया
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
चलो अभी हम निकल गए इधर से तो इधर आए तो देखे तो सही तो देखिए कुछ हो गई या नहीं nothing is here out of from here उधर है भाई वो उधर आएगा तो आ तो रहा आजा आया इधर सामने मेरे इसके पास पर
go
चढ़ेगा पीछे पीछे जाना होगा पीछे चढ़ना होगा इधर है रास्ता क्यों डर रहा है कोई आया स्टेडियम में उधर कुछ
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Always, but it's worse in good. I'll go with that answer.
Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Yes. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Smart, even that smart.
Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with unseen bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Yeah, that was the one,
Dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nunyo. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Science witch, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's
go.
अरीना में जा रहे क्या अभी हम? अरीना में जा रहे हैं। हाय ये पिटेगा, ये गया। तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ये गया।
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
विवियन के लिए ये लड़ रहा है, बट चलो देखते से निकलेगा जिंदा या मरेगा मुर्गा।
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
इधर से इसको मारा तो सही। इतना या तो वो तो नहीं होता। Got
a bad feeling about this.
तो एक ऊपर गए तो ये रोल कर सकता है। अच्छा काली बजा रही। अरे उसने तो ध्यान दे इधर। अरे नहीं मरा, ध्यान दे पड़ गए, मर गए लूज जंगल ये मंत्र पे ध्यान दे टीचर भाई आ जाओ बीच में।
We have to help him.
Yes. कोई जला नहीं चलो।
Keep it down.
Alas, for nightly, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and snorted to earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty pound to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, brief flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the world. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. What was all in the monsters to become, then naught shall have come of valor and vigor. So the witches shall perish in cavernous maws.
Be able to use a different power. चलो आइडिया
which awakens to the time was true, then worlds danced and spun, struck the monster right through. Like a bow who leaps at the love's first spurt, so the witcher wooed the Shelma that its foul heart hurt. Dodge dive free breaks, its razor strikes belly, Shelma's eyes wrinkle out, blood transforms into jelly.
खत्म ये
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
I love to kill him.
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
It suffered enough. अगर इसको हम जिंदा छोड़ते, ये लोग और इसको तड़पाते, but idea.
The lad came damned close to dying.
It wasn't fair, but
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Here she comes, the Vivian. I think she is the right number.
Geralt,
Right.
we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
Italian.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial.
अच्छा जी हैं.
Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Okay. About contract.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here.
Yeah,
We shall meet Damien. He let the
Three people are watching. Whoever watching भाई आपका स्वागत है
could he be?
हमारे stream के
Come,
साथ हम
we must
खेल रहे
find
हैं
him.
Witcher 3 episode 19. We are very close to start our final mission. तो ऐसे ही जुड़े रहने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं. Chose to be here, chose to see, watch the right.
Have you come alone?
Watch stream.
Or did Viscount
Thank you very
Julian
much.
accompany you?
कैसे हो आप लोग? You can just write in
Wish
it.
to
It
see
is free.
Dandelion, Your Grace?
We haven't
Yes.
put that
I mean,
क्या
no.
बोलते हैं rule.
Ugh.
अगर चैट में कुछ लिखना है तो
Yes.
तो करना
But
है.
solely to
ऐसा
tell
कुछ
him
हम
we
नहीं
regret.
रखेंगे.
Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence you so
शायद
justly
कभी
handed
रखेंगे
down
ही नहीं.
upon him. If we could turn back time, We would make certain he sat
कोई
in a
बात
tower
कर
till
सकता
he
है
rotted.
किसी से
No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged and quartered.
बात करनी है तो सब्सक्राइब करो ये कोई बात हुई है उसको अच्छा लगेगा तो ही सब्सक्राइब करेगा ना अभी सामने से बिना बताए
The very man we would entrust with
बातचीत
his
की अगर
tasks.
उसको पसंद आया तो वो
Damien Delator,
कर देगा सब्सक्राइब
captain
लाइक
of
भी
my
करेगा
personal
शेयर भी
guard.
करेगा अपने मित्रों के साथ बस ऐसा ही है
Your Grace.
तो चलिए
Witcher.
अभी चलिए
Greetings.
Witcher. इस ओपी में कहते हैं
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you.
Okay.
You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Wait, what? So do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect? Not always. We can... इसका मतलब यही हुआ ना कि हम relationship do Witcher usually demand that which you find at home yet did not expect. Yes में जाए, no में जाए, not always. Just go with not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
The second victim के बारे में बताओ अभी.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city, there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city.
जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं यार, आपका स्वागत है हमारी आज की स्ट्रीम पे। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस।
Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me, amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap.
सेकंड विक्टिम का तो हमने क्या बोलते डेटा पूरा डेटा निकाल लिया।
Ramon
फर्स्ट का
Dulac,
निकाला गया।
a knight who
सेकंड
but
की
a
अभी
dozen
बातचीत
years
चल रही है।
past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
Okay, the older knights and the
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
There seems to be more and more of them.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men.
ये साइकोपैथ हो सकता है मैडम। हमारा पहला मिशन होगा इस गेम में साइकोपैथ को
Might be the point.
मारेंगे।
From what you
बीस्ट भी
say,
हो सकता
Naga's a
है,
model
कोई
of virtue.
व्यक्ति भी हो
Considered
सकता
that's
है।
what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity,
Well,
valor, and
patience.
compassion.
Wow. This denouncing morals decay. Why those virtues
5
exactly?
virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake.
Lady of Lake, okay.
How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
चलो भाई, Beast denouncing moral decay.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at
बातचीत
the
ये
tourney
कर रहे
grounds
यार,
or in the
please
palace
spare
gardens.
us यार.
Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly.
And
Have you heard
let
of it?
us go to
Milton mentioned something.
slay some monsters.
Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why.
Someone
Hang on. Strange
she even
circumstances.
left, or she
A
even
knight
left.
advanced in years.
But
The
that
famed
is fine.
cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Still 3
Milton
people
also
are
knew Delacroix.
chose to
Told
stay
me so
here.
down by the river.
Now they are
Damien!
down to 2.
To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the night.
They were a team?
They were close friends.
Unlike Your Grace.
Rather problematic.
We must call
first and Damien. And you,
Okay,
Witcher,
chalo.
follow me. A murder is out of the question. I will. Horses? Ready our horses.
Horses ready और horses ठीक है. क्या हो रहा है इधर?
Your Grace!
Okay.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
कुछ तो हुआ हमने कटवट किया बट कुछ तो होगा चलो कोई बात नहीं.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
हैं? छीन लिया.
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way!
Okay, चलो चलो.
Sharp right! Take care!
God!
इधर तो हम जा रहे हैं अभी. इसका पीछा ही करना है ना अभी. अबे चल हट बच्चे. आ जाएंगे घोड़े के बीच में सना दौड़ा समझे. पूछ गए नहीं. ये घोड़े तेरी तो.
Clear the way, I said!
पूछना है ना घोड़ा अभी स्टेमिना जा रहा भाई. घोड़े का स्टेमिना जा रहा. थोड़ी देर रुक जा. पहुंच गए.
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the head, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence.
दूर
So we shall have to break the rules.
कुछ तो हुआ है. Something is happening.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Okay, let's go.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. The unicorn.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around,
Okay.
over there, look.
Here it is, unicorn.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look
Okay.
there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters
Can
are
see
trying
the
to
light.
hook the fish from boats. You must
Acha.
simply dive in and find it.
Okay, okay.
The golden fish and the
Samajh
horn
gaya, chal.
both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Yes.
Do they pay you well, Witcher? Enough for one and women?
If one were to
आप देखिए ना यूनिकॉर्न. इसको यूनिकॉर्न को
Unicorns are thought to like music, but this is no.
जरा पहुंचे. Okay. It's a dummy in front of fucking unicorn.
Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Fucking आराम से
Think unicorns, rainbows, little girls,
ये तो नहीं
sweets
लेगा
maybe.
एप्पल ही लेगा obviously.
Gold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
नहीं एप्पल उठाओ इधर से.
It's rolling on an empty stomach. Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
एप्पल है मेरे पास. यम यम एप्पल है इधर मेरे पास आ जा. खा लो एप्पल खा लोगे. वो एप्पल खाबो. हाँ एप्पल पीबो.
Easy.
Yeah, okay.
Gardens are huge. You better off on horseback.
इधर ही लेते हैं. चलो इधर हमें गोल्डन फिश को ढूंढना है ना. चलो she said golden fish is not a real fish, so we have to find something.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps
Yes, I
that's the way
just
to
did.
do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
एक काम कर अपना. चल पीसेंट तू होगा. टॉफी न होगा. इसमें कहीं पे छुपा के रखा होगा ना. तोड़ना जाओ फटाफट समझा. चिराड भाई. लास्ट वन हियर. This should be the one. मिला.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
उसको.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its
इसको लूटना पड़ेगा ना फिर से इसको.
As the moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
लला इधर. तोड़ दिया उसके सामने. चाबी मिली.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He ruins the game!
Disgraceful!
चल हट. You are the disgraceful. तो चल. तो ये हमारा दोनों हमने मिला बीच. इनका process to assemble the clues and learn where Milton is hiding. तो मिल्टन की गार्ड करके वो छुप गया है. मिल्टन की यार कम है. तो इसलिए तेरे को वो मार देगा. जंप कर लो. चल. Now we need to do 150. 150. पिको किधर क्या कर रहा? वाह भाई पिको. इसलिए इनके क्या बोलते हैं पगड़ी हेलमेट पे वो लगे थे मोर पीछे. अच्छा
You peasants as well.
ना.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
दे दो भाई. अभी जरूरत है. ठीक है.
Geralt, at last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, and end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse, okay. Cave, palace, pantry, or a greenhouse. I began like a brown house with ease. Yes, cave.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters that is, we get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks.
Okay.
And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
ये तो क्या है लगा ओके ये आगे गए
Wait here.
ये तो चिढ़ गई है रुक तो सही अंदर खतरा हो सकता है तो पूरा क्या बोलते हैं किंगडम मेरे पीछे पड़ जाएगा क्या बोलते हैं राजकुमार वो क्या था ये या भाई क्या क्या हो गया ये
What was that?
हुआ उड़ रहा है ये पावर चाहिए एक्समैन ओ भाई अपने पावर का इस्तेमाल कर रहा और हम इधर तोड़ रहे हैं शायद इधर हमें इसको पहलना होगा चल भाई आजा तो 5 लोग अभी देख रहे हैं देखो हम इसे कैसे पहल ये रही ना हमारी तलवार प्यारी सी सिल्वर ब्लेड इधर गए ये टेलीपोर्टेशन कर रहा है ना ये
I'm here.
मिल्टन ग्रीन टी है क्या तू
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
No, I haven't cut down. Wait. Many. We really cut down some innocents? I don't think so. This is not about me.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me.
Duchess.
I've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left.
ये पूरा एक्शन बना फिर रहा इधर
You'll not get the chance.
ये चूहा वाला लग रहा है ये सिंगल तो मार खाया तू
Let you kill again.
गई ना इसकी गाड़ी में गया तू गया तेरे को देख पीछे भी तो गया अभी ऐसा ऐसे राजभाई में बता रहा ऊपर वो पीछे से हमला करे हमने ब्लैंक पे स्पोर्ट में से
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, very demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. Yes. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
चलो चलो ये फाइट देखा हो क्यों मजा आया है
Miraculous
एक
regeneration.
हमारे भाई
How
साहब
do you manage
वॉचिंग
it?
4
I
के
had
लिए
help
3 की हो गई
from the one you
एक
hunt.
फाइट देख के चला गई बट कोई बात नहीं यार होप यू एंजॉय
What
योर
have you been doing all these
योर
years?
नहीं
Not the
माय
time nor place for such
माय
stories.
फेवरेट जेराल्ड
I
फाइट
suspect
वाला
we'll get a chance to speak at ease
मजा
at
आया
length
पहली
later.
बार मैंने उसको
Now,
मार दिया
however, we must deal with the reason that brought us
we
both here.
couldn't finish them
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled. Landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend.
दोस्त है क्या तुम्हारा वो डेटलाफ
Though Detlef is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So, what could I possibly have? How can you be so
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well.
But he did try to kill me. He already killed some of the innocent
Despite appearances
people.
to the contrary,
So
you two
what?
are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble
Is there
deeds.
anything that
when
you
circumstances force you to, of course.
say about him?
Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their
Blind
mutilated,
fear
dismembered
gripped
corpses
Rivia.
littered the fields.
Wow.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef. He then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlef is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immense.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something...
Well, we share a cause then, just like the...
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head.
All in all?
Let us find him.
Fine, all right.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there. See you.
Okay. आगे ऐसा कैसे ले जाते हैं? Okay.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Milton Brent अभी है वो ठीक है चलो. इन्हें में थोड़ा एक मिनट बस थोड़ा देर वेट करो. तो चलो ओके समन्स कैम टू वोल्फ तो चलो हम अभी दिखाते हैं आपको. चलो 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 इधर जाना दरवाजा पर इधर तो थोड़ा नहीं आएगा तो हमें अभी ढूंढना पड़ेगा किधर जाए हम. तेरी तो यहाँ पे ये क्या है लोग तो कहीं और से खुलेगा दरवाजा. ये हुई ना बात.
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up the way I'd like. Greetings, Knight.
Wouldn't mind.
किसके पास खरीदारी अरे बुक्स वेट हमारे पास है तो सही किताबें इसको चिपकाते हैं जो हमारे पास एक्स्ट्रा है ना वो ये रही ना. इतना भी हमें मिल जाए, क्या बोलते हैं, पैसा। चलो I can sell him a trophy। वरना मेरे से 142 में लेगा
Go in
और
peace for a
2000 में बेचेगा। बहुत घंटी आदमी है भाई सब लोग इसमें। इधर केमिस्ट है ना, इधर किधर है केमिस्ट? इधर होगा शायद, ये लग रहा है मुझे।
Show me.
चमकता ये सब चाहिए ना हमें। बर्निंग, ये क्या है? आर्मर पियर्सिंग। देखते हैं 1155 का क्या कर रहा है ये? क्या ब्लीडिंग कोज करेगा और अटैक पावर इसका बढ़ाएगा। ये क्या है? चांस टू पॉइजन। तो 2310 का है ये, 2310 समझ रहे हो? दस अग्नि को तो एक हमारे पास है ना। अटैक पावर बढ़ाएगा ये, ब्लीडिंग के लिए, ये बर्निंग के लिए ये ले सकते हो अभी एक। अटैक पावर का ये उठाते हैं अभी। ये क्या 2% 3%।
Need to get.
यही तो हमें चाहिए था अभी। थोड़ा पा रहे थे हम, इसकी दिक्कत चल रही है। आर्मर पे इधर लगाते हैं। Okay.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
इधर से कितना ऊपर जाएंगे इधर?
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Got work for me?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully. I guess it.
Thanks. Gotta stop by that bank.
Oh! Yes!
Fair.
No, see you later.
दौड़ने से जो कुछ नहीं कर सकते थे थोड़ा आगे में आई था इधर तो मुझे ठीक से चल रहा भाई नजारा तो देखो भाई एक नंबर भाई क्या नजारा घोड़ा बहन का सीटी बजा यार घोड़ा नहीं आएगा छोड़ो दौड़ के ही हमें जाना घोड़ा नहीं आएगा हराएंगे स्टील है ना 405 127 स्टील अभी
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here. पेड़ इधर एक और कोई है इधर इधर लगता लिखा रेड अच्छा Let's dance. Fiddles are plenty around here.
So the hutton is
Come on. Just wonderful.
बड़ी डैमेज तलवार अभी अच्छी खासी हमारी हो गई है। इधर से हम आएगा, इधर हमें जाना है। चलो पहुंचे। जो भी लोग देख रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं वो भी मेरे
to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Smell of blood. इसको क्या हो रहा?
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it. It's complicated. So without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort?
There must be a reason for it.
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth.
तो इधर से हम कौवा जी कौवा 1 2 2 कौवे को खिलाएगा क्या ये हाथ is it talking or what? This English talking तो पूरा गेम में उड़ गया.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Yeah, right.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Wait.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Natural reaction under the circumstances. I've always valued that trait in you.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new...
Starting all anew is a very broad concept.
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your...
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration.
Fair.
Not to...
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing. But Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible. As my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit. But Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with the living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth, One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
One of the sites that is domain. Okay, तो इसमें ऐसा होता है vampire में.
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then.
Indeed, it's thus I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years? Very true.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Yes, we did find Ciri.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say. But I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
एक और क्वेश्चन है ना अभी भाई किधर? ओके खत्म, बातें चीतें खत्म. ओके आ गया, कौवा आ गया. रेवन ना, रेवन crow, रेवन.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around. Allow me to finish. You see...
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spot... It seems I know this home it haunts.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even...
What's...
This might...
I sincere...
What
The air...
Spoon...
is... I don't...
Come up.
Sorry. What is...
Let's do... Where's... Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. A last...
All right. Good luck.
And to you,
Faster.
Dressings, bandages.
What's that about? Go, go. Our guests, never a good omen. Sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep. Just as normal as the last one. Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but
spotted way. Red E.
Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Chupna है ना अभी Gosh. बार ट्राई तो करें, एक बार ट्राई करते लिफ्ट करने की, अगर होता है तो ठीक है, वरना इसको मुक्ति दे देंगे। ये तो खुश हो जाएगी।
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Easy.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
A chair, please. This is a very nice way to give me a chair. धन्यवाद.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Oh, hi.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Wait. Someone did some thing.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
ट्राई करते हैं, अगर होता हो कुछ।
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
इधर गया ना, इधर बाहर फार्मर्स।
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
क्या वही बात कर सकता है।
Easy, not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Yes. Must eat something.
I'll take you someplace safe. So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil Folty, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. He never hesitated, not once. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer. Sadly, misfortune struck and he...
Shame that. He gave up making...
Not at all. He made...
Mind giving...
Not in the... Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
और ये है हमारा.
Pretty vast.
क्या बोलते हैं?
And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
कोई होना तो चाहिए इसका ये इधर जो है ना ये इलाका हमको दिया है अच्छा
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
बस कर देता है धन्यवाद भाई तेरा टूर देने के लिए बस सब कर दे
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
चल 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 ये हमारा घर.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco, if forgive.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more...
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a... Will...
My armor needs...
Admiral...
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5,000.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley would so quaintly put it, the rash.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every...
Okay, shall we go?
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business
now. 4 people
See
are
you soon.
watching. मैं आपको बता दूं हमने इधर क्या किया. तो हमें इधर विचर में क्या बोलते हैं प्लेस हमें मिल गया अभी. ये हमारा घर है. What is this? ये है क्या हमारा बेड? अरे भाई ये चीज है इधर. अरे भाई साहब कितना कैसा है ये? आर्मर स्टैंड. अरे वाह. अच्छा जी. वाह भाई ये बढ़िया है. स्टेज में से निकालते हैं ना हम, वो रहा स्टेज, उसमें से ये तलवार निकाल रहे हैं। चल ये रखी ना एक तलवार, वो रख लेते हैं। विचर की सिल्वर स्वॉर्ड, वो स्टील की हो गई जो कि हमें गिफ्ट में मिली थी। ये हमारी ये हो गई। अब हुई ना कुछ बात, पेंटिंग लिया होता तो अच्छा होता है। वो उठाओ के पेंटिंग में लगा के चलो हटा देते उसको, उससे अच्छा कुछ दूसरी ली होती ना तो बढ़िया रहता। चलो कोई बात नहीं, खरीद लेंगे कहीं से पेंटिंग तो। बहुत इधर क्या रख सकते हैं हम, किताबें। अरे भाई साहब, अच्छा ऐसा है इधर। नहीं भाई, ले लो इसको भाई। ओके, ट्रॉफी हम ये नहीं लेते अभी। सो गए हम, बैठ गए। ओके वाह, ये हमारा बुक शेल्फ है, बहुत अच्छा है भाई ये तो। इतने पैसे
If my lips don't stink of wine, greetings and welcome. Know their mind.
बढ़िया है।
Take care, Sonny.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Our night's errand? They're so
पैसे नहीं है, ठीक है। चीज ये है, पैसे से अब करना पड़ेगा हमें ग्राइंड। We have to grind.
And what do you get for all that work? A crook in your back, once your onion gears.
ये है हमारा इलाका भाई, सुंदर है भैया, बहुत मस्त। बढ़िया, इसको हम करेंगे इसको, ध्यान देंगे इस पे।
That spriggan that slaughtered the cutulets. Apparently it was forced to do it. Foul magic, worked by the daughters to... all on account of him being...
If they would just take the work as they take the gun.
ये गेस्ट रूम है इधर, इसको 5000 खर्चा करना है ना इस पे।
A pleasure to welcome. I previously said.
Whoa, Barnum.
Oh, in the...
Great. Can already see him in. Thanks. Gotta get back to my...
चलो गैस, जो सभी लोग देख रहे हैं, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी लोगों का देखने के लिए। आप सभी को मज़ा आया होगा देखने में, तो बस अभी के लिए इतना ही। तो चलिए हम आज की स्ट्रीम को आराम देते हैं और यहाँ पे हमारी वाणी को विराम देते हैं। आज के लिए बस इतना ही। होप आप सबको मज़ा आया होगा। जिन जिन लोगों ने लाइक किया बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जिन जिन लोगों ने सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन को प्रेस किया आपका भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। वंस अगेन आरव कश्यप जी, thank you very much for your very kind words. I will be the consistent streamer and I will be the successful person in my life. Thank you for your warm wishes and you too आरव भाई, आपका भी जो भी आप बनना चाहो अपनी लाइफ में बनो। खुश रहो, शांति रखो, ऐसे ही हंसते रहो, हंसाते रहो सबको। ये थोड़ा आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट हो गया, पर चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। कॉन्टेक्स्ट हो गया या कॉन्टेक्स्ट। तो आरव भाई, मैं भी यही आशा करूँगा आप भी अपनी ज़िंदगी अच्छे से जियो, सक्सेसफुल बनो और ऐसे ही प्यार बांटते रहो। वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर वेरी काइंड वर्ड्स। तो चलिए मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। आज के लिए इतना ही। वंस अगेन आपको मज़ा आया हो तो थैंक यू फॉर एवरीथिंग, लाइक सब्सक्राइब एंड वॉच। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। तो गुड नाइट, शुभ रात्रि, अलविदा, कल मिलेंगे, सी यू टुमारो। जय श्री कृष्ण, राम राम सबको, कल मिलेंगे, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट।